Blub everyone, welcome back to RimWorld Odyssey. I found a mod off screen. First, I found information that you can only get these chips by killing these things, and every time you call them down, they get more escort, which is incredibly boring to me. Really boring. It's not like, you know, two of them spawn the next time and they're on different parts of the map or something, or have some interesting stuff with them, new mechanics, whatever. No, it's just the same bullshit, and they're just, you know, is more escort that you need to fight, which is so freakishly boring to me. So, I found a mod, and that mod changes that you can actually find these at a specific trader. We have another mod where I can call a trader. So I think if I do this, I could be getting a new trader. Those little shits. 1 second, everyone. Okay, sorry for that short break in the part. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we found the mod. I'm gonna call that trader. Couldn't I call for a specific one before? Maybe I get a message now where I could do that. I've forgotten. And it will cost me some silver up front, which is also dumb. We'll come back. Glad to be back, Terrible Hamster. Glad to be back. We have so much of that stupid leather again. My god. We don't really need more. We don't really need more meat. I think we're good for a little while. Do we have enough of these? Is my kitchen fine? Yes, 90 of 90. We are how many people now? And I don't care about these guys. We are 15 humans. So 15... That is like 3 days, because 2 meals a day, which is probably more because we're increasing that by 40% because of the sleep nonsense and whatever. So that's like 3 days of food, if we needed it, in lavish meals. And we also have a lot of packaged survival meals, so we should be quite well endowed. Yeah, that's another 3 days or so. We should be quite good with food. I don't need to hunt anymore. There are no fish in here, unfortunately. I wish there were. But there aren't. You know what? I could have added the hot springs thing. That gives them a bit more boost. Also, you can make a hot spring with one of the mods, which is kind of interesting to me. But doesn't really make a difference. Oh, we have tilled the soil. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? And now we're at 60% extra fertility. Yeah, that's why I found that a little strong. But seems fine. Is there a mod option for that? No? No, there's not. Okay. Sad. It would be nice to maybe change that if you don't want it as strong. But at least the good thing is this will increase their growth rate. Hopefully by a lot. And hopefully it will not take as long anymore. Our poor tunneler is a little bored. Poor thing. Also, you might be in the wrong group now. But still will be a little bored because we're not mining anything. Really. Okay, what can we have? It costs me how much? 700 silver, you bastards. Mechanitor supplier, that's the one I want. You stupid asshats. And yes, we basically want to go at any point right now. The only reason we're not doing that now is because we just took another quest last part. Where we need to keep an eye on this prisoner. Who will only lie there, which is good. So they will not break out. And they could spawn, or they should spawn another cluster. We have already one here. But they should spawn another cluster that costs... or that has 3 times the amount of mechanoids in them. Which is not ideal, so to speak. And yeah, we wanna wait for that and then just leave. I'd really like to use this rocket swarm launcher to just see how it works and how strong it is. Also, I built in the perfect position to not reach the door. I'm not sure it's good. We should be fine in terms of steel again. Confusion because of dementia. How old are you, man? 82? God, no. How about Boland helps you a little bit with your dementia and just calms you a little bit. We don't have space for this. There was a... somewhere. Oh, look at that. We couldn't even... Oh. Oh, really? Yes, please. Do forever. And yes, please. Do forever. That's definitely what I want. And I don't want to do this ever again. I hope this includes drones. I'm not sure. It does. Good. That would be... Now that is good. That's why I wanted this. Blah, reclaim, reuse. What was the other? What was the first one? That's what the mod is called. Should be in here, right? Yeah, reclaim, reuse, recycle. That's the one. Okay. That's what we want. And we still don't have your stuff, unfortunately, to make that special armor. But hopefully with this trader we'll get there. We need to wait for the trader this time, so we will need to wait a few days. Now this is connected. Now we can get anyone to go here, which would be good. Red House has created a masterwork, the wooden dining chair. Neat. What's in there? This furniture bears a representation of Lucy Fox floating away from the ship while her face slowly turns blue. Okay. Beneath a shattered helmet are lifeless eyes. Oh god. Red Harvest made a picture of Lucy dying? That's kind of harsh. The head of a sleeping artist watches over all. The work is infused with the idea of quietude, definitely, and is done in a cel-shaded style. That's kind of neat. This artwork tells the story of Lucy Fox being exposed to hard vacuum. In 5506. Okay, not that long ago. How was she exposed to hard vacuum, though, without a helmet? Weird. Do we have enough uranium? We do, I think. We will get a lot more plasteel. We're still making armor here. I definitely want to make these too. We still need all of these. It's just so much. I don't know why they're not done. What is your problem? The advanced components. I was expecting this. Do until we have 10. That should be with both of them. No, what was the other table that does that? Oh yeah, it's this one actually. So both of these should do that. We will then also make a tactical bionic eye, which we should have one of right now, right? And maybe Red Harvest as a constructor or builder is getting the extra better arm. Unless we have someone who needs that. No one seems like their arm is somewhat done. Biosh, but you already have a thing. Vigor would need one. Lissa. What about your arm? You also have an architect eye. No, your arm is actually fine. Old gunshot, not great. I mean, Terrible Hamster has that too, is the thing. But maybe Red Harvest gets the arm first, so Manaway should get the eye first. Oh yeah, also I wanted to include the Boland with the... Oh god, I hope you don't die. Because it's so unnecessary actually, but I want the diplomatic brain for you. Get the best medicine out there. And you... Harvest the eye. Yeah, we have one. So... It's Mana Way, and Mana Way is not here, but I hope she's fine with her... I guess her right eye being removed. The only problem is, anything that happens with Red Harvest in terms of operations needs to be done by someone else. Which is not great, because Coda is the only one who could do it with a skill of 7. This is a skill of 6. Skill of 4 for Lucy. And Lissa is a 4. They all have passion, but they don't get the chance because Red Harvest is just so good. So that could be dangerous for Red Harvest like crazy. Mana Way, you go into this bed, and Boland, you go into this bed. Please. Yeah, I wanted to replace these. I did replace, yeah, this one. So I think we'll have another one of these there. I would like the bigger versions of that, but it's fine, I guess. Link. Anywhere else? I don't think so. Yeah, we are really tight on space. There are more... Ooh, there's another masterwork. Who needs that? So our frontliners have cataphract armor, all of them. Some of them masterwork, some of them not. No, actually, all of them at least masterwork. That is pretty strong. Now, I guess maybe Boland should have it. Red Harvest doesn't have one either. No, you get the masterwork one. I think Vigo... Oh, you don't have a recon masterwork. Lissa? Okay. We go for from excellent to excellent. That's fine. Wait, what? Because you can't all together access this? That's kind of weird. Takes a while to get on. It's better if you have an armor stand, because then you can, you know, in one big swoop, exchange your whole gear in one thing, which is really good. Installing the eye, and we have good amounts of glitter world. It's pretty neat. So Mana Way, that should be just an easy procedure for you. Okay, nothing botched. Tactical Bionic Eye. Amazing. Because the aiming time minus 15% is quite strong with such a stupidly dumb weapon. With aiming time of 1.7. It's not that much gain, but it is gain. Maybe we should try for a masterwork charge lens too. I mean, yours is not masterwork, your weapon. Oh, it is. It's a unique one. Doesn't need to be masterwork too. That was 4. What? You needed 4 Glitterworld medicine for the brain surgery. Damn, son. Ouch. But now you have the auxiliary AI diplomatic, which gives you extra negotiation ability, social impact, arrest success chance, suppression power, conversion power, and social +3, which you can't... Well, actually, you can have. Because you're now at 18. That's pretty good. Planet known master, Boland. Well done. Well done. Diplomatic AI for the win. You're now basically Adam from Deus Ex. Which is nice. Yeah, we don't have space for this. And also, this can never be sold. which is also not ideal. We could use something that I haven't used so far, which is that miscellaneous? Yes, the orbital trade pad here. Just so we can include this. It's very expensive. Also in power use, damn. I want another couple. I want Lucy finding love. Is that too much to ask for? Also Lucy, change your style. There you go. Just so I don't forget. And also it looks really good for Lucy. The problem with the cataphract armor is you don't ever see the face again, which is kind of sad. Could I maybe, although it's hard to... No, I would like here. Let me show if I let me look if I can do it. I would like to see the faces up there at least. Maybe you can just get rid of the helmets. Where's the colonist bar? It's colored, I think. No. Yes, it is, but it's not color coded. I want the bar adjuster, I think. No. It's hide background that I can do. Which could be nicer, but it gives a bit more contrast there. Yeah, it's 10 colonists per row, but these mess it up right now. But we're not at 20, are we? This is 15. No, we're at 19. Why would that... It's messing up because of this. It's kind of weird. Can I get the helmet away from here? Maybe this is the better one. Break box on top. Not sure what that does. Schedule box, illness icon, force portrait, refresh on draft. Relationship icon, this will add icons showing when colonists are in a love relationship, okay. Gender, I want thermal icon, fine. Show none, show only on map, show on screen, show only breaking, show troubled. There's really no, you know, get away with a helmet. Just hide helmet or something? That's kind of sad. I think that's an oversight. Huh. Oh, look at that. You can actually see who's married and who's not. Why are these two yellow? But this is red. That's interesting. Is their relationship breaking down? So sadly, I can't get rid of the helmets. Kinda dumb, but maybe that will be added at some point. What's wrong with your relationship, guys? Oh yeah, I need to check that everyone is on no baby mode. No babies, good. What's wrong with their relationship? I mean, apart from everyone hating Daniel because he's staggeringly ugly, and his wife is literally the only, well, almost literally the only person. His son is also kind of okay with him. Well, okay-ish. But only his wife actually likes him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Daniel. That's kind of mean. What a bad game. Maybe we can... Wasn't there something where we could at least get this up by 1? So basically you have a -2 on prettiness right now, and we could give you a get that to a -1. I think there was something in here. And now that I can make these chips that I need, maybe I can do it? Maybe that was another mod that I looked at. Could have been. Instinct optimizing. Yeah, we don't want these. Because our people hate them. Combat AI would be kind of nice. I mean, look at that. Aiming time going down. Ranged cooldown multiplier going down. Also destroying melee chance, so you want to have that on ranged people. Or you have a different version of it. Actually, this one is much better, isn't it? Less pain, more accuracy, less aiming time, multiplier, mental break threshold, and melee cooldown. This one is much better than this one. I mean, it doesn't give accuracy, but who cares? And this is the melee version, of course. So this one for our meleeers. Less pain, less stagger, more damage, less cooldown, a ridiculous amount of dodge chance and hit chance. It's really good. And less mental break. This is just, there's no downside to these. And it takes 12 of them for all our 3 meleeers. It's pretty nice. And maybe Hovey or someone will also be another meleeer. Hovey or Sholael. We could have that happen because... No, I think Sholael has the shooting, right? Yeah, Sholael has shooting. So maybe Hovey, if his next growth stage, the last one, gives him another pip in melee and not in shooting, I'm going to make him a meleeer. Then we have 4, which is not ideal, but it's, you know, 1 more is not bad. What was I looking at? At these. Rib replacement. We could also give them painkillers in their ribs, which is kind of nice. We need to make go juice and have neutramine for those. But we could do some of these things. Coagulator, less bleed factor, pretty good. Well, needs a lot of Greater World, which we don't really have in abundance. We could make AI chips. Just giving the brain... Oh, that's the AI chip we gave Coda, yeah. It is locked at 100%. You can't get 140% with this. Which makes sense. You're just, you know, repairing. You're just enhancing what the brain can't do anymore. On its own. Liver, lungs, synthetic lungs are nice. But I'd rather have the tox lungs. This is 125%. Where was the tox lung stuff? Is that not in here? No. Detoxifier lung. Ah, it's a little bit less efficiency, but gives you tox resistance, which would be kind of nice. And we only have the power arm, not the power claw yet. But this one, Terrible Hamster, wouldn't make you slower. It's not as good, but it wouldn't make... No, actually, no, it's the wrong one. This is the one we wanted to give because of construction speed. We wanted to give to, you know, Red Harvest, for example. Maybe even Mana Way, too. Because it's not as strong in terms of melee damage. 33% and 11, if we see the other thing. I know I'm theorizing a lot right now in this part, I'm very sorry, but I find that quite interesting to do. Where is it? It's the hidden weapons, right? Compact weaponry? No, it's not. Brain wiring gives us Joy Wire, Mind Screw, Pain Stopper, which we could make. I also like that this doesn't change the zoom level in the colony anymore. That was also a problem at some point. Flesh shaping. What does flesh shaping do? Oh, see, this is what we want. This is what we want for... If we can find the thing, we need to unlock this. The tech print. This is what we would want for Daniel. What's a love enhancer do? Always try to use every new technology to enhance sexual satisfaction. Bionics were no exception. This implant makes physical and chemical changes to the body, which enhance the experience of loving for both partners, both physically and psychologically. The implant unit can adapt to enhance both men and women upon being implanted. Gives you better orgasms. Nice. And also your partner better orgasms, which is kind of weird. Aesthetic nose. Didn't we have someone who lost their nose? Maybe that was my colony before this run. But also, that could help. That gives him a +1 beauty. And the aesthetic shaper gives him another +1. So with that, we could get rid of your staggeringly ugly, Daniel. That would be kind of nice. Give you a nose job and give you a body fat job. Losing the nose? I mean, yeah, it can happen. Nose can be cut off. This is like Dwarf Fortress. Every part of the body is being modeled. That's why it's so stupid that you don't have shoes or gloves in the main game. It's just absolutely ridiculous to me. And I've never thought about that until, you know, we were losing so many toes. And I was thinking, why do we lose so many toes? Yes, because the feet are naked all the time. It's absolutely idiotic. That's why I added the shoe mod. But there was another thing that I was looking for. I mean, that's the implants. We want the flesh shaping. That's cool. That's kind of nice. Oh, is it specialized limbs that we can't have yet? Yeah, there's the power claw. There's the power claw, and this will reduce movement. And I think this is per arm. It's weird that it's showing this way. It's not a mod, by the way. At least it doesn't seem like one. Is it? No, it's royalty. This is just royalty DLC. But yeah, power claw. I mean, it gives you... Okay, maybe the other one is also fine. You're not constructing, but it gives you the same amount of damage. Without the reduction in movement. And the body part efficiency is just the same. So maybe you don't need the power claw. Maybe you just need the compact weaponry? No. I mean, that you could have that technically as well, but only one would work. What is the elbow blade doing in terms of damage? Much less. So the power claw would be better than an elbow blade. And the knee spike, yeah, also much less. It's so weird that you can't combine these. Hand talon, you know, makes no sense if you have that. Also worse than the not power claw necessarily, but the arm. Where was that arm? Is that a modded thing? The power arm, that's what I'm looking at, because this doesn't have the movement reduction, gives you construction speed, which you might not need, but still gives you better body part efficiency and the same damage that the power claw would give you. So, oh yeah, this is a modded one. Okay, so this is technically better. I'm gonna make you a power arm, which needs bionic arms. Okay, and oh, and a power claw. How can I make... Oh, now I understand. Okay, the power claw is just a hand. It's not the rest of the arm. And that's why the claw slows you down, because your arm has trouble, you know, moving that thing, because it's probably quite heavy. But if you have a bionic arm attached to that, which this one does, it negates that. And gives it a little bit better body part efficiency, what the claw obviously doesn't have, because the arm is still normal. Okay. Okay, so we need the power claw first, and then I can make you power arms. Sounds amazing to me. Unless you get, you know, advanced arms would give you more manipulation and stuff, but if you want to be able to defend yourself in close combat, you need the power claw. Because for peeling potatoes and fillet, yes, it might be. Not that the game models that, unfortunately, and I find that a dying shame that it doesn't increase your butchering. But also I was thinking about something while we're at the actually good tandem there. While we're at it, I actually was thinking, isn't butchering weird? Because you bring a corpse here, any carcass, and you rip it apart, and then get some meat out of it. But what's with all the unusable parts of the corpse? There's no quote-unquote trash that is made. No, not like these waste packs, you know? I mean, it wouldn't be waste packs, it would just be organic matter, just refuse, basically. Like bones that you don't need, offal, you know, all that shit that's still in there. That's not meat in a body, in an animal body or human body, you know. Where does that go? It just vanishes. Or becomes blood on the floor, which is kind of weird. But I'd really like a mod that adds, you know, butcher trash. Just some refuse that you need to basically just get out of the area. Or maybe could also use for fertilizing, I guess. Maybe even make into fertilizer. That would be a thing. And that would be kind of cool, actually. Also adds more jobs and yada yada yada. Timing, I know. Dub's bad hygiene, unfortunately, is a great idea, but also doesn't really work that way. Which is kind of sad, but it is how it is. Forgot that we have this here. I don't like that it clips through here. It's kind of sad. This should be in the foreground completely. But it's okay. I'm taking it for now. Just giving us a little bit more storage capacity and finally getting rid of this nonsense. We could also make more of these here. We still have a space. So putting that here and then just linking this could, you know, help. I really love how the cloth is rolled up on these. It's really cool. Most of people have used bones to boil broth. Yes, but we're not doing that. So it should be refuse. Sorry to say, when I'm very sleepy, that's totally fine. Terrible Hamster, have a good nap or whatever you want to do. Boland has confusion because of the anesthetic. Yeah, Lucy, let's train you up a little bit and let's give you another try. While Manaway is going on the bongo. That is a really good recreational item. This fills recreation like crazy, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, well. We are all here for you, Boland, but you don't give a crap. At least you don't destroy my really overpowered life support unit. That would be annoying. You don't even have any life support in here. Which is kind of bad because, you know... Huh. We might want a heater here. Should have moved that one instead of destroying it. You also... Take this one. Ooh, masterwork chair. Cool. Let's have chairs there everywhere. It's fine. You can't see them anyway. I'm thinking of getting rid of these buildings. I'm not sure we're gonna do more oil. And I might get rid of that one next time. I'm not gonna use that one, I think. Maybe I'm gonna use the one from Vanilla Expanded. Not because I find it cheaty. I actually find it quite weak right now because we don't have a base. I might use the autoclave and make the rest of the plasteel though. We could even replace some walls with plasteel, even though it wouldn't do much. It would look cool though. I could also color the ship again, which I might want to, but we still need to expand a little bit, so I'm hesitant. We basically have to expand here once this is finally finished. It's kind of weird that this takes so long right now. I could put that here, I guess. Also not great, but how else would I put this? Into the... It would fit. It should be in a laboratory, an autoclave, in my opinion, but also depends on what you're using it for, I guess. Let's just put that here for now. So we can autoclave the rest of the stuff that we have. Rest of the syntholine. Which just needs, you know, a bit more chem fuel, and we're good. Have a good sleep, Terrible Hamster. Hey, Coda, how you doing? Blub blub. Okay. We need to do something, Coda. We want to style your character, and you should do it. So, let me put a little cut in this part for a second, and then we'll style your character. Okay, we're back. Coda has chosen And has a interesting bum right now. Yeah, Zeus hammer as well, indeed. You are a beast. And you also have a shield belt, a legendary one. You have your shield belt is actually legendary. You have so much shield, you can just tank most explosions in the face. And it doesn't matter, because the shield takes it all. We found that out with hunter traps. Summon a Pokreton is possible. What the hell? Why can't I? Oh, it's in here. We have high mech tech now. Good. Need for a mechanical to create and control high-tier mechanoids. You can get power focus chips by using a mechanoid to summon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that grindiness. And that's why we put in a mod just recently. And this gives a nanostructuring chip that can, that allows us to buy these chips. Because I'm just not willing to grind every one of these mechanoids for at least 4 or 5 times to get the stuff that I want. But we can now. We can now get the highest mechanoid type. And that means, yes, we have the research done. And that also means I should be able to... Is that not in here? I don't care. I don't need prosthetics anymore. MechTech stuff, gestation processor, repairer. Uses a mechanoid and uses their own brain to cyclically guide its self-repair mechanites. Can be self-installed without surgery. Oh, that's interesting. Up to 3 times to increase the range. Oh, weird. That's a cool one then. But it needs the stupid power focus chip. So again, more grindiness. Hey, root vegetable. Sorry, did I see that? No, that actually saw that quickly enough. Have you ever thought about doing a load head colony? I'd love to see it. What is a load head colony? It's when you drop a fat load... What? Okay. That almost warrants a ban, buddy. Don't know what that... Why that thing? Control sublink high. This high tier implant can increase the control group count up to 6. I don't really care about control groups though. Yeah, I don't really care about control. I don't know why we want more control groups. What benefit do we get there? Different states for them. Yes, like work, like recharge, like escort. But there is no squad attack group or something. Or like, I want a melee group. And there's also no way of just telling one group something to do. Like if I would go for Daniel and I would like tell him, oh yeah, group. Maybe I can. Maybe? Would I control the whole group now? Maybe. If I do that with the other group. Yes, I do. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe that's good for control groups then, yeah. It's basically like RTS control groups, which I would love to have for my colonists. But unfortunately, for some reason, it doesn't work with defensive positions at this time. It's kind of sad. Okay, that's kind of cool. Would I need that for the mechanoids? Yeah, maybe it could be nice, but I think bandwidth is just all the rage. We still have 4 bandwidth. I'm not gonna make the pikeman anymore. But I'm really looking for the lancer, I think. I'm really looking at that thing now. Cyclops is interesting, does a lot of damage. But I think the lancer is much better as a sniper mech, and we need almost all the bandwidth we have for that right now. Good movement speed as well, damn. Fast human-sized combat mechanoids, built for medium and long-range combat, yeah, which is basically what we want, because all we're using them for right now, the combat ones, is escorting Daniel and make sure he's safe. So I think this is fine. I'd really like to know what weapon the gunner uses. We could have one right now. I mean, the damage is not that great. Okay, it is a burst one. That is at least good information. Thank you. Beautiful mod. Large macro charger, that's totally fine. The mass doesn't matter really. I don't know why the mass would ever matter to anything. I mean, maybe to carrying. Cool. Okay. That could be fine. It's really, really bad accuracy, this thing. My goodness. And probably shoots my colonist more than anything else. So maybe we would wait for that. But I'd like to have a high subcore. If we had a prisoner we don't care about, unfortunately this is one for a quest, we might do another little war crime here. Burner I'm not interested in. I don't care about setting shit on fire, especially since we want to fight mechanoids. I don't think that is useful to me. Although it does much more damage, weirdly. It's only a one-shot attack. Very effective against bunch-up static defenders. It's for both. I'd really like to see more information about their weapon, but I can't see that here either. Because it's gear. For some reason. It's not a gear I can't see in here. It's kind of sad. So I may would want to wait for the Ultra Tech. Before we go for a Centipede Gunner, and I hope we will have more broadband then as well, more bandwidth, which we could facilitate with one of the rucksacks that we can make there. He doesn't even have something. You can have stuff on your eyes as well. It's kind of weird. This, by the way, this RPG inventory, for some reason, I don't know why I went for that, is not the original one. It's actually a fork of the original one. Actually, I don't even think the original one does exist for the newest version. But there was another fork that was done by someone who actually contacted the original author. But when I looked at it today, it didn't look quite perfectly working, you know. There were some comments in there that I didn't like, or that made me think it's maybe not ready yet for 1.6, not at all. And this one does work quite well. But they also showed that they had way more. I mean, both of them actually showed that they had way more slots, and I'm thinking maybe I'm missing some slots for some reason. I'm not sure. Well, that was basically what I was thinking about here. Also, we have nothing for the neck actually. It's also kind of weird. But this is actually the backpack, or it should be. Or is this the backpack? No, it's torso middle, that's fine. But you could have a backpack on, even with the cataphract armor, so we should so we should probably get him one to increase his bandwidth now, because this will take so much from him. There's a lot of bandwidth that he needs for a simple Lancer, and I do want that Lancer. He just needs a standard subcore for this one, though, so he can go back and do this. Just do the soft scan real quick, and he should be fine. Oh, and loses his job to Red Harvest, which is fine because it's his wife, but... Huh. Bulk goods trader. Trade ship is passing by. That's kinda neat. Good timing. Thank you, Boland. It's not the one I ordered, though. So that's an extra event. Poor health. What is your... Oh, you're probably still anesthetic. It's fine. Anesthetics doesn't matter to me. It's okay. None of this seems... instantly important. You know, I'm not making this myself, so I should probably get this. And also a few more panels couldn't go awry. How many do we have? We have 126, and we are, I think, exactly at 250. So if I get these, we're much closer to what we need. without using plasteel and stuff. Dyes would be nice. Okay, maybe there's more in here than I thought. Fundamentals of Starship AI, don't care. Intellectual, mining, shooting, yeah, none of this seems good to me. Beer, yes, I'll take that. Let's see what I can give you in a second. Gold, would also be nice. You know what? We could give you a lot of obsidian. Oh, the Yayo, yes, please go away. Don't care about that nonsense. Wake up as well. And I think the rest will just be obsidian. Ooh, oh no. Oh no, you can have this. Synth thread, hyperweave. So little synth thread though. It just clogs up my inventory, but I don't want to just give it away. Camel hide though, pig skin, all of that can just... Yeah, plain leather, look at that, go away. Light leather is just clogging everything up. Chitin, go away. Panthera fur. I have so much heavy fur. Yeah, we're taking everything from them. You know what? I'm gonna take that gold, thank you. That's neat. Buffalo wool, alpaca wool. Why is the alpaca wool more expensive? Is that actually better? I thought buffalo wool would be better. Seems weird. Get rid of some of the stuff we made. Yeah. Maybe all the excellent... Look at these legendary things. Oh, I need to see if, Daniel, if you still have the... If those are yours. Because I think you were throwing them away and someone repaired them. Maybe just get rid of the excellent stuff. They can just make more, because who cares? We have the wool and stuff, we have the camel hide. Could just make more. Just go up to masterwork for everything. Pretty good. Don't have to sell these. I could get rid of the composite, I'm not using it. And I don't think I ever will. Do we have smoke leaf? I could actually... Yes. Did I not see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, and psychoid. Oh my god, please. Give me all of that. All of that goodness. That is amazing. Anything else? More medicine? Always neat. Always good to have. If I get all that Nutramine, I'm actually inclined to make my own penoxysilene. So maybe we could get all of that. We have to pay a little bit. Can I sell you more? We have an eyeball. Oh, that's the one from Manaway. Well, Manaway, I hope you're fine with me selling that. I really hope you are. We still have an advanced bionic arm. I think that one was for Terrible Hamster. And it's an advanced one now, which we wouldn't need for... I mean, I could give that to Coda, actually. Because we wouldn't need him for Terrible Hamster if he wants the Power Claw. And the Power Claw just needs a bionic arm. Not Power Claw, the Power Arm. Just needs a bionic arm and a Power Claw. So the advanced wouldn't work. So we can just give that to maybe Coda to just make him better. Or Red Harvest? No, I think Rangers should have the Power Arms, if anything. Cost a lot more and stuff, but that's much better for them. Anything else I can sell you? I mean, I can sell you everything here now. Better. And let's just give you another 364 obsidian. Oops, that's wrong. Because weirdly I need to do this. I liked it when you could just drag and not had these buttons. I want these buttons plus the ability to drag because... No, this is not what I want. Because sometimes I want the convenience of just, you know, drag. Just give me some amount and I'll sell you that. Because this is a little annoying, I must say. With the minus in front of that. But this should be fine. It would just be convenient to still have the drag functionality. That was in there, I think, before 1.0 even. Do we have components? 100 and something. I can't really see. Give me those advanced components. They're hard to make. Yeah, that should be fine. That's a really good deal that we are getting here. I like it. The Go Juice could be interesting. Because we could use that to make some of the ribs or something. without having to make goat juice. I don't even know how to make that, actually. I mean, we know how to make it, but we don't know... I don't know the specific recipe right now. By heart. What else? We're getting so much smoke leaf. I don't think we have to wait now for the harvest. We can just go, because we have a lot of psychoid with that. I wish we could get beer. Beer would actually be the only thing I want now. Yes, get rid of some of the wool. Let's get rid of the buffalo wool, since it's... No. Let's get rid of the alpaca wool, because it's more expensive. Mink fur can go. Have I looked through all the furs? Arrowfleet fur, I don't think we need. It's more expensive. Let's just get rid of that. And pigskin we can also get rid of. It's a lot of silver that we're getting. I like it. Let's go. Give me all of the goodness. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful stuff. And yes, I don't think we need to wait now. And we have more penoxysulene, which we're still using, so we should still have some. Yeah, 37. Good. That was actually really good timing as well. Okay, there's some beer. Nice. I would like more beer, because I can't really make that well. But. Where's my... Here. What do we need for go juice? Yayo. Oh, okay, that's no problem. So we would need to make this with psychoid. Okay. That's a big involved process. So we would need to know what ribs we would want in what quantity. So let's say... I don't think the drugged rib is good because it's minus consciousness. Don't care. Medical rib, quite nice. It even needs penoxysilene. Penoxysilene here. Muscle stimulator, that is disgustingly good. That's really good. We could put that into the shoulder and the leg. Well, probably only... That doesn't work in bionics, right? So only people who don't get bionics. So where we are on the planet right now... Oh, I'm gonna show you in a second, Code. I'm sorry. I was deep in thought. 1 second. Painkiller rib could be really nice. This is just blank ribs. 2 blank ribs and a component. Okay. The mental break threshold is what I'm looking for, basically, and also bleed factor could be nice. What was the go juice rib? Wasn't that a rib? Adrenaline? No. That's Yayo. Yeah. Gives more moving though, which is kind of cool. Isn't there go juice? Is that the wake up? No, it's wake up. Yeah, makes sense. But gives more mental break threshold, so you want to combine this with stuff. Huh, weird. We are, right now... I haven't even opened the map today. Come on, generate. Okay. So that's where we are on the planet. We started... Oh god, where did we start actually? Because we started near the coast, but I'm not sure. Maybe here. I think this is around where we started, then we flew around here-ish, and then we had to go south. No, we didn't start. Did we start here? Might be. Because we had to go back here. Yeah, we might have started here and then went up or something. We definitely went up here. Went up here, did some stuff, went back down, and came down here because we needed to do some stuff in space as well. And then we decided we want to fly here. Oh, I forgot that this exists. Okay, in a cave system. Oh, great. But there is a graph core that we might want. Not that we need it anymore to expand the ship, because our ship is almost at maximum, so we're almost finished. But yeah, now we're here. So we moved basically around this big ocean and this ocean through the pole. We did some stuff here, came down here, and then came here. Because I wanted more into the northern hemisphere, so I can actually anticipate when winter happens. But yeah, that's basically where we are. And we might want to go back because we found this site. There should also... Yeah, there's also a site in space, which is just an abandoned orbital platform, probably with sentry drones and stuff. Not that interesting, but again, a graph core. We have a mechanoid hub that we have found. This is also something we have found, I guess. Because we did one of those before. We haven't visited the Lost Nova station at all, which is kind of sad. I would have liked that, but maybe we find another. We could also go to another asteroid to get more... Oh, there's compacted plasteel on this one. Okay, that's cool. But we could get more vacuum... Vac-stone, yeah. Vacuum stone, yeah. Which would be nice to make more graphite panels, but again, we don't need many more. We have 126 right now. Plus the 44, that's 170. We only need 80 more panels to actually fully build the ship up. It looks like crap, but sorry about that. It's just too much nonsense we have to put in here. Next time we probably don't go for transhumanism, so this and this will not be needed, and we will have much more space for stuff. Not that it will look better, because I'm not that creative, but... That's basically the situation right now. And we want to leave. I'm just waiting for this... either this quest to end and the prisoner to leave, or the 3 times strength cluster, mechanoid cluster, to drop. Because we have one here that we don't care about. But when the other one drops and maybe, you know, activates in the time we have the prisoner, we could just leave right now. And they wouldn't be able to follow us, I think. Because I think they would only be able to follow us if we go right now, and then they would spawn. And they would spawn on the other map, and we would be trapped with them. Which would not be great. You know what, let's do this too. Just get a few in our coffers. We don't have to wait for this though, which is kind of good. It's kind of nice. It's sad that I couldn't use this against the raid. That would be so much fun with the tox gas. I really like that interaction actually, you know. And there's a raid. No, the drone intensifies. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That is kind of bad for us, because now it's a medium drone. We don't want a high drone, so we need to leave soon. Very soon. And you know what? I'm just gonna harvest all of them. I don't care which are grown. Also, I want, just in case, safe area. Oh. Safe area is everything. Apart from this little pocket here. That should make this a little bit, you know, safer. Also, I probably should, yeah, make sure these guys adhere to that, and you guys can just be our cycle. You're not getting any medicine. It's unchangeable. I'm scared of taking the force stuff away from you, because you guys are not smart sometimes in what you're taking. Alright, I'm off to work now. See ya, great stuff as always. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good work day. Even though, yeah, can you really, but I hope it's good. I hope it's gonna be not a stressful one at the very least. Do we need more steel? Not at all. We don't even need more components, but I want a few in reserve for more... Oh, we get another tactical bionic eye. Nice, for Red Harvest now this time. I don't care. The Empire is weirdly happy with us, but I'm not gonna give them any gold. We have literally just 500 flat. That's cool. That really worked out. And the 4.5k in silver is also pretty nice. Lucy Fox has a high mood. Trade price bonus. I'd like that, you know. We know who will do the deal with the trader we're waiting for. That's also something we need to wait for, in my opinion. Because I paid money to them to get to us, and they're still not here. I want that stupid trader to come for us. And to buy some stuff for Daniel. A thing I would put onto myself, you know, as a rule, or something I would like to adhere to, is if we get another Mechanitor, which we could, we would need to kill all of these again, all of these mechs. Yeah, that's kind of fine. I don't care about that. Rimfella we will not have next time, I think. It's a cool mod. Absolutely amazing. But it's better if you have a base. Because it needs so much work. With the ship, you just spend way too much time on one map. And the ship actually, you know, is there for you to move around and see more of the world, and I love it. It's really good. Should we make some plasteel? If we have uncured one, for sure, but should we make uncured? Mad Raccoon. Okay. I mean, you will just die in the traps. Or you just, you know, leave. The crows. Looking for food desperately because everything has burned down because of these stupid mechanoids. It is quite a pain, isn't it? Where did that raccoon go? Oh yeah. Maybe you guys will deal with the raccoon. That's good. I like it. Otherwise, we will probably burn that raccoon to the ground. Not great. But we could just take this wall away, and this would be fine. I need to put a cut into this part. Oh, there's another flommel. Look at that. A fungus flommel. They are so weirdly cute. They could use a touch-up, but this is just because normally you can only look this far, and then it looks perfect. For all kinds of fungi, so there are a good amount of variations. One should approach them with caution because they also took over the characteristics of respective fungus. Also, they can be poisonous, I guess. If they stand near together, and also these guys talk a lot less with noises, small parts can be harvested without harming the flommel. That's kind of nice. Fly agaric, devil's tooth, chanterelle, and giant puffball. Okay. Can cause digestive upset. Okay, this is edible, the chanterelle, of course. A blood thinner. Oh. It's not poisonous, it's unpalatable bitter, the devil's tooth and the fly agaric. How do I know what you have? Is that said here somewhere? It must be. I mean, I'm not that much of a shroom guy to see this, what this shroom should be. I mean, it's not a fly agaric. Is that a chanterelle? It could be a chanterelle from the look there, but I'm not that much of a shroom guy. And I also would like... Oh, that's their milk! Their milk is shroom soup. You cannot make shroom soup, but shroom soup is a thing because you can milk them for it. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. I love it. They produce shroom soup. It's probably just, you know, a liquid that tastes like shrooms, not, you know, with bits of shroom in there. That would kind of... seems kind of uncomfortable to pass that for the animal. 400 years, okay, cool. But yeah, it doesn't say what it is here. And yeah, this is poisonous. Death due to poisoning from ingestion is quite rare. I think this could be the chanterelle. But we'll just hunt it anyway. We haven't hunted a lot on this map, and we have such full stores. I love it. It's amazing. It would be nice to have the total counts as well, but I don't think I can have that with these names, so I can see what qualities I have in here. You're making the bionic eye. That's good, because that's yours. Oh, look at that. Frodo is going swimming in the hot spring. And yeah, I think that bonus needs to be better as well. Sometimes they are a little stingy with some bonus like that. And it could be a little bit higher without being too overpowered. Just to have nice alternatives, you know. Not everyone is using all the bonuses or boni anyway. Ah, yeah, we have a way out of in the front. Now, wait, we do have the biotech advancement now, right? Yeah, we have the rip scanner. How big is that? Oh. Okay, it's the same size. We don't need the hemogen death rest stuff. That is not interesting to us because we don't have a sanguiphage. This is the mech band dish is how we... It's basically just cost that it implies here. Is how we get the new mech to spawn, and I would like to do that. Because otherwise... This time we could actually use this, which would be kind of fun. Although, you know, these would be useless, but these wouldn't be. Band node is... This will add 1 bandwidth. Only 1. How many of these can you have? Can be quickly tuned to a mechanitor, however, returning the band node to a different mechanitor takes significantly longer. Is there a limit on these? No. Doesn't say. But 1 is a little bit weak sauce. I'd rather be only be able to build 2 or something and have like 4 points of bandwidth. That would be much more fun. And it would be better for the ship as well. But yeah, the only new thing is basically the rip scanner, which we will need. And also I would like to put the alloy pack splitter in, which needs a power focus ship. Yes, that's what I hate. Okay. Which is weird for the recycling that needs a power focus ship. But that would mean I need to improve this a bit and make this a little bit bigger. And make this a little bit bigger by just probably bring it out here. I mean, I'm still not sure if I want the gene bank. We would need to make this a little bit bigger too. But I think we have enough space to do that. We're probably not getting more of these. I mean, this wasn't too much space. How much space was that again? 102. 102 is a lot. Because we would need to do this. That's another 102. From our 250 that we have left. And then, oh yeah, it doesn't even work. It would work. Because we could move this to here. It's in the way, but who cares? And then that would work. And then we would need another this. So 102. Another 17, so 119. And another 8 times 2, so at least another 16. 119, another 16 is 120, is 135. So we would have left 5, 60, 65, 100 and... Wait, 65 to 250. Another 50 on top, so 110, 115 or something that we could use. I mean, it would work, I think. We could actually expand this and have another 4 big bedrooms for people. We would not get more. And then still expand this and we'd be fine. Because that is basically with a ship now. And even expand this a little bit. We only need like maybe 2 or 3 rows that are very small. And here we need a few more rows. And here we need, you know, maybe 2 more rows in all directions as well. I think that could work. That's not what I want. I want this. But not sure. It would be tight, for sure. We only need that 1 Ripper, though. We'll definitely gain some storage here, or maybe have enough space to make another one of those. In what direction would we go? Also to the right? Where could we go? Oh. We have to go to the right, because we're very close here. There's one. We could move this since we're not expanding this anymore. Unfortunately, I would like to as well, but we could move this one to like here. Yeah, and now we have more than enough space to go in any direction that we want. This is very tight, though. Oh, we can now make... Yeah, we're making the Lancer. That's good. And I think the best bandwidth that we could gain would be through the backpack. So we could make him a bandwidth backpack with 2 extra signal chips that we need to buy. And that would give him another 9. And that would allow us to get a few more mechs for him. Although I think... Wait. There's another thing. It's in here, right? Let's put that in. Well, let's put the backpack in. But I definitely don't want more Mechanitors. Shouldn't we have the armor? Is that not in here? It's probably in here. Oh no, that was the extra. We need to go 1 up to get that armor. Damn. But yeah, if we had that armor, I think that armor gives us extra points as well. If we go into the Ultra Mech Tech and then look into this mech suit, I think this gives us more as well. I hate this. I want this to be like the build tabs. That would be amazing. I'm not sure what that gives us. Does it say? Heavy armor suit dramatically amplifies the bandwidth. Yeah, it does say it amplifies the bandwidth, but does it say it here too? Plus 12. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would help a lot. And the helmet gives us another plus 12. That's plus 24, but let's not forget he has a helmet on. Somewhere. No. That helmet wasn't from here, because we just unlocked this. Where was the standard mech tech? There it is. There. That helmet gives you plus 6. So we get another 18 points to whatever he has now. Only with the armor. And if we put this one in, that's another like 9. So that would be another 27 points to what he has now, which is quite cool. So 12 plus 27. So we would go up to 39 bandwidth. That's interesting. And also, why... Oh, because this one is just gestating. That's cool. Mech gestating bandwidth, okay. So you would get another 28 points at maximum. That we can use, is what I mean. 28 is a lot. We could have a lot of mechs with that. That's cool. I'm thinking of getting another cleaner, maybe. It's just 1 point. Very easy to do. We don't even need this. Actually, I don't need to improve this at all. I could just get rid of this one. Even if I just uninstall it and put it in storage. Because I will probably never need this again unless I make a very small one. I don't even need this anymore. I mean, I'm not gonna make a paramedic because it's not worth it. It needs a high subcore too? Oh god. I mean, I guess that makes sense because doctoring is quite a big task. I need to kill a prisoner for that to make a doctor. That seems kind of fishy. Don't need an agri hand, although it would be kind of cool. Oh, that can chop trees too. Oh, that's cool. I thought it could just grow. I don't want you. You're way too old. My goodness. You would need to be the next 20 years in to be in the thing to actually get your age down to a good moment because you have dementia, man. And also, you're a snob. Nah, no. And you're not really enticing in any way whatsoever. No, I'm not gonna... Nope. Rejected. Masterwork. Buffalo wool summer socks. Nice. Yeah, I think we don't need to upgrade this at all. I can get rid of this, I can get rid of this. If I don't want to make more of these guys. And I don't need to. To resurrect them. So, but at least I can get rid of this one. And just put it in when I need to make another subcore. Because I hope the Ripper The other Ripper can be uninstalled. It might not be, but I don't need this. This one. It's just a course that I need to make, and I could even put that maybe somewhere else. We could see, but this is exactly what I need for the other Ripper. I mean, technically, I don't need this anymore. I don't like that I can't minify this, like these, as well. And none of this is minifiable. Only this one. But yeah, I think I will use this space. That's cool. Then I don't need to waste, you know, expansion on this, and can maybe make more bedrooms. Maybe even bring this up a bit. I mean, this would work, I think, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles, 7 tiles. So that's the wall, and then 6 tiles. With a thing here and another wall. 1, 2, no, it's just 3 tiles. Oh, well, actually, yes, it would fit perfectly. Hello there, some woohoo. Nice, enjoy. It fits actually perfectly for another room here and a way to move, you know, to the other side of this wall. We would need to move these, of course, and replace them with normal vents. But then we could actually put another 4 rooms here. And this barracks is just for anyone who isn't paired off, because, you know, guys, we're living on a ship. You got to deal. Govlan wheel, Govlan deal, as I say. We're making that stuff. None of this actually interests me, apart from this, maybe, which is just neutral-amine. So, if we want to, we could make... yeah, let's keep it up to 100-ish. 102. Like 89, and you make another 4. So we stay above 100. That's what we want. Medic bag, don't care really. We don't have dedicated medicine people, because it would be nice to have someone who can't fight to be a dedicated medic and have that bag. But even then, I probably want the backpack from Vanilla Expanded, which is just so funny. The mini turret on the back. So cool. Doesn't do much damage, but it's just fun to see. That even the meleeers can just fire at people. You don't even have one anymore, which is weird. Why aren't you equipping this? Skin hardening is interesting. That would also be interesting for Coda, maybe. Let's see what that does exactly. Because I know it's good, but I don't have it, you know, by... Oh, armor skin gland. Releases chemicals and nanomechanites and that toughen the skin and add flexible subdermal keratin plates at strategic points. This makes the user more resistant to damage across the whole body. Unfortunately, these changes make the skin appear leathery with wrinkles across the whole body and face, which is generally considered ugly. So you lose beauty, which your spouses wouldn't like. Well, at least Coda's spouse and Nullpointer's spouse. But otherwise, you would be amazing. Moving goes down by 10%, which is huge. But the extra 50% on every body part? Damn. At least sharp. A little bit blunt. Where's the other one? Stone skin. Stone skin is even less moving. And better armor. Let's just compare this. Okay. So stone skin is better than armor skin. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, you can see that in the ingredients, but I actually wouldn't have thought so. And stone skin makes you even more ugly. And the tough skin is the... Okay, the lowest version of that, but it doesn't make you ugly. We could go for these. It's fine. It's just a little bit more. The moving is something I don't like because it's percentage based. Shouldn't be too much because you're already slowed, but it's a base slowing, so it would. Why doesn't it default to what I wanted? To my own preset. Why doesn't it default to that? Because I cannot manage the other one. The default, I don't think I can change. Or maybe I just change this and put this in here. still seems kinda... It still seems like it should be possible to set the other one as a default. I'm not gonna do that. It annoys me. It really annoys me. Is this... Use this as a default? Are you sure you want to revert? No, that's exactly not what I want. That opens the folder in my thing. Great. On my PC. I'm weirded out that I cannot say tell RimHUD to use this as the new default. Or like say make default. Somewhere. Not even here. Where I would, you know, at least expect that. Because I don't want, every time I open RimWorld, I don't want to do this. Coda is really quick now. That's really quick. Why are you so quick? You don't have bionic legs. Oh, the fibrous mechanite still. Yeah. Extra 50% moving is ridiculous. So this is basically 2 architect legs. Oh, that would be disgustingly strong. But what's your standard? Can you see that? Oh god, I don't know where that was. It's still quite up there, right? Fertility, sleepfall. Oh, so many statistics. There's the movement speed. What is the base? 4.6. And you would lose up to 15% on that. That's a lot. 10% is 0.46. So that's a 0.6, 0.72 you would lose at maximum. If I have the numbers correctly. Maybe it was more than even 15%, but I think it was 15% with the stone skin. That's a lot. I mean, not that you really need that with all the protection that you will have. But you also can't really, you know, go with the group very well then. And the cataphract, you know, reduces another by another 0.5. Still less than the plate armor, which is kind of neat. And the boots, you know, give a little boost. Very, very little, unfortunate. Huh. And also, if you have more equipment, then you get slowed down. But the exoskeleton helps because you get more carry capacity, so we should be staying at 100% there for most things. It's still weird to me. How do we deal with this? Oh, and I'm going over by crazy amounts, but that's fine. It's more like we're doing more theory crafting here. I'm not sure. I don't think I will give you these glands. I don't want to slow you down even further. You can only carry 35 kilograms right now. It's also not that much. Loving fact. The mean time between loving. Okay. Sure. Let's put a cut in here, guys. Next time we'll decide what we do and hopefully leave this map soon. I'm not sure how long this quest is still gonna go on for. We have so many active, weirdly. Is that the prisoner? Yeah, I want that architect arm for sure. 5 days in 2.2 days. So yeah, it's gonna be short, the time we need to spend here still. But afterwards we probably go for more cores until we hopefully are ready to go for the big threat, which is gonna be the end condition. So we're getting there. It's gonna be nice. See you all in the next one. Bloop, bloop, everyone. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. It really, really helps. Like the part if you like the part. Haha. Come to Discord and come to Twitch, and I see you all in the next one.